Whew. It has been a long winding path, hasn't it? Nearly 2 years since the conflict that thrust us into this journey that was chosen. Well, I suppose it was a great nudge from the universe. Though, sometimes I do fear that feeling of this being all there is. This atrophy. At least it's a new breath of fresh air here. That sand tablet is rather fascinating too. Perhaps it can lead to an ornate Easter egg of sorts. I will note this for further research. Perhaps it was carved by old sand tribes of the great old ones or something like that. Oh, better set up somewhere. I am rather famished. Wait, what is that sensation? I feel an uneasy tingling, yet also excitement through my veins, in my bones. Where in the name of H.P. Lovecraft is this?
Have you stopped to think things over? Was it really worth it? Burning all those bridges down?
Certain things that harm oneself and the hope they would have demonstrated, sadly, must be laid down. You know this. If not us, then who else will?
Perhaps. But don't all lights, regardless of how bold, eventually wear their way? Why do you do what you do? I'm just curious, as you will always do this.
Okay, maybe there is some validity there. Still, let's merit this question. If everything was meaningless, if it all ends in an endless dark vat, wouldn't you want to end your story on a strong note? To be purely honest as you can and enjoy true fulfillment in this life? Do not those who are at their final 11th hour do the same? Or live on your knees in frozen apathy, not wanting to perish, but empty at the same time?
You got me stumped there. But don't you just want to keep on sleeping? It's just so tempting, given there's so much to do, and so little we can do. I guess we all have much to think about.
You're not wrong there. Sometimes, I do want this to slumber away. But I see life as this grand canvas upon which we can spice it up however we like, so to speak. As long as we do not go out of our way to harm ourselves and others. That it is both cherished in the grand victories and the simplest honest moments we get to make happen. Yes, even in the most lonely and sorrowful times as well. Quite frankly, I don't believe in just simply whimpering into the long dark. Oh, okay. Stand back. I think I'm gonna vomit. I'm going forward to somewhere. Oh, holy moly guacamole. Where am I? Oh wait, that's right. Mathias and I are on a scouting mission for Russell Falls. Fantastic! For the for the expedition. I'm glad to be out here all the way in Montana with my good old colleague Matthias. I guess sometimes that spiced up fulfillment doesn't have to be from something grand like skydiving or rappelling down something steep all the time. Though, that would be awesome. Those vast evergreen forests, chiseled mountains, and pure mountain air is as fresh to my senses as one's first taste of farm-to-table honey mead. Looking back to all those times, whether small or big, brings me back. In fact, I think I'll recite some poems now. This one is called Paths to be Written. In desolate valleys where faint grasses cling, a soul orb wanders, its tails humming. Winds wail and whisper as historic voices before, ethereal marks of trials and triumphs. The soul orb shudders, alabaster limbs rise, carved with memorials of sacrifices bled as sanctified wine. Yet freedom thrives, carved in that stone, to pass on evermore. A massive chasm opposes this legacy. The soul orb stares deep into that shadowy sea, dark waves pounding with self-doubt. But the orb passes on, resolute as the new dawn. Chapters would be unwritten if the orb had given in. Even the best make mistakes, but it is not the end. I got another one brewed up. This one is called Exquisite Spice. An ornate stone shrine, more precious than exotic pepper, a ragged hand patting your shoulder. What makes these moments shine? It is that exquisite spice. The island scooter ride, whipping up freedom and frills, prevalent as silken dust, fluttering you to worlds unseen. It is that exquisite spice. That spur-of-the-moment hike with strangers to pristine shores, warming as the most cozy hug, builds your life like golden bricks. It is that exquisite spice. Be free as a sediment in the wind. Oh, we're still rolling? Oh, hey, y'all. Well, I do hope that y'all enjoyed that lovely cinematic companion video. Like I said, I was going to definitely pull through, and I did. I really do hope that wherever you really kind of find yourself, there's a hug stored for you always, and I hope you all are basically taking care. It is a beautiful, lovely, sunny day in Seattle and Shoreline. I will go right to the credits and thank yous right now. So almighty thanks and love to Tina, Alice, Wandering Comet, Enrique, Maurice and Jeff, Tendai, Elsa L, Kasai Dark Snow, Yalik, Holodol, and Slightly Amiss, Holly, Keegan Fuchs, Matthias B, and all of her friends. You lovely know who you are. And finally, my dad. Also, awesome-rific shout-outs to the places that I filmed the scenery at for the video, including Seattle, Washington's Chihuly Garden and Glass, Seattle Discovery Park, and Washington Park Arboretum, Big Sky, Montana's Ouzel Falls, Palm Springs Aero Tramway, and Mount San Jacinto State Park, in the Desert Springs and Palm Springs area, Southern California, and Skagit Valley, Washington's North State Park recreation area. If y'all come across them at any point in your life, give them all the time, attention, and exploration that y'all can give. Thank y'all very much.